A group of Missouri senators and representatives are setting standards for juvenile offices all across the state. KSN's Corley Peel tells us why officials say new standards are needed.
I believe that in this circuit, we will do what we need to do to protect the children of our community.
Chief Juvenile Officer for Newton and McDonald Counties, Marty Yost, says 240 out of 469 cases filed in 2014 involved child abuse and neglect.
So that's almost half of the cases, or it is half around there, filed with just abuse and neglect alone.
A group of senators and representatives have formed the Joint Committee on Child Abuse and Neglect. The goal of the committee is to create new standards for juvenile offices across the state when dealing with these cases.
There are circuits within the state where a child is removed from the home if they have a bruise, and there are circuits within the state that children aren't removed when they've got blood running. What we need is a set of standards that will more closely give the juvenile officers rules to go by.
Right now, there are 13,000 children in Missouri that have been taken from their homes because they were abused or neglected. Committee members say an increase in heroin use over the past year has impacted child abuse and neglect.
In the populated areas, we've nearly doubled the removals in the past year. I was told by law enforcement that if we don't have heroin in our area yet, it's coming.
Hughes says the current standards the 40th Circuit uses were implemented 10 years ago. He says updated guidelines will help the office protect more children.
We have dedicated staff at the Juvenile Office, Children's Division, law enforcement, and our judges are all dedicated to making sure we have the best practices and what's in the best interest of the child and protecting that child.
Reporting in Neosho, Corley Peel, KSN Local News.
The Joint Committee on Child Abuse and Neglect holds meetings each month from now until November to discuss new standards.